Hi guys, Dino Livanidis here from NPIS. Thanks for coming to this webpage. Now, I know a lot of you have been looking at doing something about investment property. Like, before you start doing anything, what I highly recommend you to do is request for me to come by and have a chat with you, and just to see where you're at, how I can help you, see if property investment is for you or not. You see, property investment is great for anybody that wants to start investing for the long term. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme, it's a long-term investment. You see, there's something you've got to remember when you're dealing with property investment. It's like rocket fuel. It can either take you to the moon and back, or it can destroy your dreams. But why make the same mistakes that others have made? The idea is to keep the wheel rolling. If the wheel's working the way we're doing it, just keep it rolling so you can also utilize it. You know, we have specialists in each field. We have property specialists who research the whole market around Australia looking for areas for capital growth. We also have conveyancers who do all the work for you in property conveyancing. We also have access to accountants who specialize in property investment, because the more we can claim back on the property, obviously the more is going to get back into your pocket. Property managers, so once the property is ready to go, there's a manager there, property manager in place to rent out your property. We also have financial planners. If you're looking at doing any other type of shares, superannuation, you want more information, we also have access to those. So we've basically got everything that you need at hand. But the most important part, before you do anything like that, is that you need to know what is it that you want to achieve at the end of the day. How long have you got to retirement? And what have you got in place? You've got to remember, you've got to look at your last 5 years. What have you done any different? Have you paid a little bit off your home? Imagine if you invested in the right area 5 years ago. Let's say you've made $50,000 or $100,000. I know clients have made over that. But let's say $50,000. That's $10,000 a year saving. Have you saved $50,000 in the last 5 years? And that's what you need to do. See, property investment is like a forced savings plan. It helps you save. Most important thing that people forget is that you're working with an asset. It's a growing asset with the rental income, and the tax department's helping you. So you've got everybody helping you, and at the end of the day, what you can do is build up a little bit of a portfolio and give you some options at the end. Do we sell or do we hold? Which we'll discuss when I get together with you, and I'll explain to you how that works. How do you create an ongoing income for the rest of your life? How do you pay off the home quick? You know, there's systems on paying off your home through the way you work your finance. But there's also another way that I'll show you without putting any extra money into your home loan. I'll show you how to pay off your home in record time that you've never heard before. Banks and financiers don't even know this. And it's so simple and yet so effective. Okay, so what we do is look at your scenario, look at your financial situation, your cash flow, and see if, you know, with your long-term goals, what you want to achieve. Now, I travel all around Australia seeing clients, existing and new clients just like yourselves. So if you'd like me to just come by or even have a chat over the phone, just request on this webpage, just put first name, email address and contact number, and best time to call obviously, and what I'll do, I'll call you and we'll have it and we'll sit down for about 10-15 minutes and I'll ask you some very simple questions just to see where you're at and see if it's worthwhile us getting together or if it's for you or not. Now this gives you some sort of direction. If this is for you, then what we'll do is just set up a time and I'll come by and we'll sit down with you and your wife if you're married or if you have a partner and just go through things that you want to achieve in the long term. I'll show you how to get there with property. You know, show you how to create an ongoing income for the rest of your life. And it's probably one of the best things you'll ever invest in, I believe, which is one of the best things I've ever invested in. So, and I'd love to, you know, show you how to do it and how we actually work. You know, a lot of people say, but how do you get paid? Well, we get paid by the developers. If you sold your home, you would have to pay a real estate agent fee, right? Well, the developers pay us a real estate agent fee, and that's basically how we get paid. The main point of this is that we're in it to create an income for you for the rest of your life. it may need that you need to get into 2, 3, 4 investments. Now, the more we can help you on the first one, obviously it's going to be a lot easier to get into the second one through us. That's our goal, is to achieve that with you and then get you onto your second, third goal, and then later stage we'll do what we need to do to create that ongoing income. But anyway, if you want to have a chat with me, just fill in your name and details on this webpage, and I'll get back to you within the next 24 to 48 hours. And I'd love to have a chat with you. I'll speak to you then. Bye.